Once upon a time in a quiet village, there lived a farmer named Jamil and his donkey, Bilelo. Jamil was a kind man, but he could be a little forgetful. Bilelo, on the other hand, was no ordinary donkey. He was clever and mischievous, always thinking of ways to make his work a little easier. Every day, Jamil loaded heavy sacks of vegetables onto Bolo's back and walked to the market several miles away. Bilelo didn't like carrying the heavy load, especially in the hot sun, so he came up with a plan to play a trick on his master. One morning, as they approached a small stream, Bilelo pretended to trip. Splash! He fell into the water, and one of the sacks got soaked and floated away. Jamil ran after it, shouting, "Oh no! My carrots!" When they returned home that evening, Jamil was tired and frustrated. But Bilelo was quite pleased. That day, he carried one less sack. The next morning, they set off again. Just as they reached the stream, Bilelo tripped again. Splash! Another sack floated away. This time it was the potatoes. "This donkey is getting clumsy," Jamil muttered. But by the third day, Jamil grew suspicious. As they neared the stream, he watched Bilelo closely. Sure enough, Bilelo glanced at the water, wobbled his legs, and prepared to fall. "Aha!" shouted Jamil. "You little trickster!" He quickly tied the sacks tighter and walked Bilelo around the stream. No more tricks that day. But Bilelo wasn't ready to give up. The next morning, he faked a limp before they even left the farm. He moaned and hobbled as if he were in great pain. "Oh dear," Jamil said. "Are you hurt? Be on the lookout." Bilelo nodded dramatically, if donkeys could nod, and flopped to the ground. Jamil, now quite fed up, looked him in the eye and said, "You may be clever, but I'm learning too." He hitched a cart to Bilelo instead of placing the sacks on his back. "Now, even if you flop, the cart keeps going." Bilelo sighed in defeat. His tricks were finished, for now. But deep in his donkey mind, Bilelo was already thinking of a new plan.